Please welcome superstar grime recording artist Stormzy as he brings to the ring
from home for him, and he looks very relaxed. Yes, he's walked this way before a few times, Fletch.
London, are you ready for me? Olympic gold. 13 wins. 13 devastating knockouts.
From Watford, England, the undefeated AJ Anthony Joshua! Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with a heavyweight championship contest. First, we welcome to the ring
a multi-belt world heavyweight champion. Talented and terrific inside the ring. Earl Farman on the edge of Shipinski. Amidst the Leicester Hills comes the intelligent, mercurial.
First bout in the last 8 features the world champion of
Alpha Power standout. And what support he is. And now making WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury!
When two British heavyweight giants collide, the world stops watching and starts witnessing history. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua is more than a boxing match. It's power against precision, mind games against knockout strength. Millions of fans have waited years for this explosive showdown, where pride, legacy, and championship glory are all on the line. One punch can change everything, and only one warrior will leave the ring as the true king of heavyweight boxing tonight. The long-awaited super fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua is finally here, delivering one of the biggest pay-per-view events in combat sports history. Fury brings elite movement, unbeaten confidence, and psychological warfare, while Joshua enters with devastating punching power, athleticism, and championship experience. This legendary clash has already broken global boxing headlines and trending sports news worldwide. Fans can expect dramatic moments, brutal exchanges, and unforgettable highlights in this historic heavyweight battle between two iconic British champions. The heavyweight division has waited years for this collision, and now the moment finally feels real. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua are no longer fighting for headlines alone. This is legacy against redemption, movement against raw explosion, and elite boxing analysis against pure championship violence. Millions of fans can already imagine the roaring arena lights, the slow walk to the ring, and the pressure hanging in the air. One perfect punch changes history tonight. One mistake destroys years of dominance. This is more than a fight. This is a modern heavyweight war. Tyson Fury enters this fight carrying the confidence of a man who survived every storm thrown at him. The undefeated Gypsy King built his reputation through elite performance, unbelievable ring IQ, and psychological warfare that breaks opponents before the opening bell. Fury shocked the boxing world with legendary victories over Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder, proving he could outbox technicians and survive devastating knockout power. His awkward movement, defensive reflexes, and relentless pressure create problems few heavyweights can solve. Yet questions about focus and conditioning still follow him into every championship-level showdown. Anthony Joshua arrives with a completely different aura, one built on explosive combinations, athletic dominance, and frightening knockout power. Joshua became a global superstar after dramatic victories over Vladimir Klitschko, Alexander Povetkin, and Dillian White, showcasing brutal finishing ability and elite physical strength. At his best, AJ controls distance beautifully and punishes mistakes with devastating counters that instantly change fights. However, losses against Alexander Usyk exposed vulnerabilities under pressure and raised serious questions about his confidence during difficult moments. Against Fury, every weakness becomes magnified under the brightest lights imaginable. From the opening seconds, the atmosphere feels electric as thousands of fans scream through every movement inside the ring. Fury starts loose and unpredictable, switching stances and flicking long jabs directly into Joshua's guard. AJ responds with patience, carefully tracking Fury's rhythm while loading dangerous right hands. The tension grows with every exchange because both fighters understand the danger standing inches away from them. One man wants to control the fight mentally, while the other searches for the perfect opportunity to unleash explosive heavyweight destruction that could silence the arena instantly. As the early rounds continue, Fury begins using his incredible size advantage to frustrate Joshua in close range. He leans heavily on AJ during clinches, draining energy while whispering confidently into his opponent's ear. The psychological battle becomes almost as important as the physical exchanges themselves. Joshua fires sharp combinations to the body, trying to slow Fury's movement and force more stationary exchanges. Every landed shot produces massive crowd reactions, and slow-motion replay moments reveal sweat flying through the air like cinematic sparks after each powerful connection between these heavyweight giants. The turning point starts forming in the middle rounds when Joshua suddenly finds success with aggressive forward pressure. Fury backs toward the ropes for the first time, and the audience immediately rises to its feet sensing danger. AJ launches brutal hooks and uppercuts with championship urgency, forcing Fury into defensive survival mode. For several intense seconds, the Gypsy King absorbs punishment that shakes the entire arena. This moment changes everything because Joshua finally believes he can hurt Fury consistently. Momentum swings violently, and now both fighters understand this battle could end at any second. Fury responds like a true champion, adjusting his tactics with remarkable composure under extreme pressure. Instead of trading recklessly, he returns to calculated movement, using feints and awkward angles to reset control of the fight. His boxing analysis inside the ring becomes almost surgical as he studies Joshua's reactions and punishes predictable attacks with precise counters. AJ still lands dangerous punches, but Fury's timing slowly begins disrupting his rhythm again. The fight transforms into a brutal chess match where every movement matters and every mistake carries devastating knockout consequences for either heavyweight superstar. By the championship rounds, fatigue begins exposing the deepest parts of both fighters mentally and physically. Fury's endurance and ring IQ allow him to remain composed despite absorbing heavy punishment earlier in the fight. Joshua, however, continues marching forward with determination, refusing to surrender momentum completely. His body shots become increasingly dangerous, forcing Fury to raise his guard repeatedly. The crowd senses desperation building because both men understand the scorecards may no longer matter. Every exchange now feels personal, emotional, and historic, like two giants refusing to let their era end without unforgettable violence. One dramatic sequence completely freezes the arena when Fury lands a perfectly timed counter uppercut during an aggressive Joshua attack. AJ stumbles backward, and suddenly the entire fight shifts emotionally again. Fury smells weakness immediately and begins pressing forward with renewed confidence, throwing combinations from impossible angles. The replay footage would look unreal in slow motion, showing Joshua desperately trying to recover while Fury attacks relentlessly with championship precision. Yet AJ survives the storm through pure heart and determination, proving why so many fans still believe he remains one of boxing's most dangerous heavyweight warriors. The deeper this fight travels, the clearer the contrast between both fighters becomes. Fury depends on movement, creativity, and elite tactical adjustments that confuse opponents round after round. Joshua relies on explosive power, disciplined combinations, and moments of terrifying aggression capable of ending fights instantly. Fury wants to mentally exhaust his opponent before taking complete control, while AJ searches constantly for fight-changing opportunities. Their styles clash beautifully because neither man can fully abandon his identity inside the ring. This creates endless tension, forcing fans to question who truly owns the modern heavyweight throne tonight. As the final rounds approach, the emotional pressure becomes almost unbearable for both fighters. Fury knows victory secures his legacy among the greatest heavyweight champions ever seen. Joshua understands this could be the defining night that restores his reputation completely after years of criticism and doubt. Every punch now carries emotional weight beyond rankings or championship belts. Trainers scream desperate instructions from both corners, while exhausted fans remain standing throughout the entire arena. The atmosphere feels cinematic and unforgettable, like the climax of a legendary sports documentary built around sacrifice, ambition, and pure competitive obsession. If this fight reaches the judges, Fury's superior movement, control of distance, and championship-level experience could give him a narrow decision victory. His ability to steal rounds through ring IQ and tactical adjustments remains one of the greatest weapons in heavyweight boxing today. However, Joshua's power creates danger until the final bell because one clean combination can instantly erase an entire fight breakdown. Fury may dominate long stretches strategically, but AJ's explosiveness ensures every second remains unpredictable. That balance of skill and danger makes this heavyweight showdown feel impossible to comfortably predict. The most dangerous scenario for Tyson Fury comes if Joshua establishes confidence early and forces sustained exchanges in the center of the ring. AJ becomes extremely dangerous when he feels physically stronger than his opponent because his combinations suddenly flow with frightening speed and violence. A focused Joshua can overwhelm heavyweights quickly once momentum starts building. Still, Fury's recovery ability and mental toughness remain legendary after surviving brutal knockdowns against Deontay Wilder. Even when hurt badly, Fury somehow finds ways to recover emotionally, regain control, and turn chaos into another unforgettable championship performance. When the final bell eventually rings, one thing becomes undeniable. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua delivers the exact drama, tension, and cinematic violence that heavyweight boxing desperately needed. Whether the result comes through knockout power, controversial decision, or shocking upset, this fight leaves a permanent mark on the sport forever. Fans will replay the biggest moments repeatedly, debating every round and every turning point for years. This is the kind of elite performance that transforms fighters into legends. In the end, only one man leaves victorious. What an unforgettable night of elite heavyweight action between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. This blockbuster showdown delivered massive entertainment, shocking moments, and championship-level intensity from start to finish. Whether you supported Fury's slick boxing skills or Joshua's knockout power, this fight proved why heavyweight boxing remains the most exciting division in sports entertainment today. Stay connected for more boxing news, fight analysis, pay-per-view highlights, and exclusive combat sports updates by subscribing and turning on notifications right now.